It's been a little while since I said hi. Yeah, I was pretty busy. It was my birthday, and I went on vacation to go hang out with my folks. It was awesome. I saw a bunch of my friends I hadn't seen in years. We did redneck stuff, which I know you probably don't associate with me. That's a mistake. I'm actually a huge redneck. That's a fact. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I've been away. That's why there's been no new content, which is a bummer, because actually I have a shit ton of new content to talk about. Anyway, though, yeah. Now, I've honestly actually been home for a little while here. The problem has been that I'm on night shift at work now, so I had to flip my sleeping schedule all the way around, and that was actually really shitty. And I'm not even convinced I've pulled it off, if I'm being honest with you. So that sucks. But hey, what you gotta do? You gotta go to work. Gotta make those mad Benjamins so you can afford awesome PC hardware. That's just a fact. So that's why we're going. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know where I was going. Nowhere really. Oh yeah, I was talking about why you haven't seen content. But that's why. Yeah. So, the next couple of days you're not going to see anything either. I'm going to be just working the night shift and... Well, anyway, we're done with that. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the important thing. Yeah, I'm going to be at work on the weekend, the whole thing. So, that sucks. That definitely sucks, the big one. Anyway, lads and lovelies, that's what's been up. So, there'll be more content coming, and I've got a lot of cool shit to talk about. Yeah, my hands are funny because I'm actually using my Quest instead of my index like I normally do. I didn't have time for it. This is just meant to be a quickie. Yeah, you're a quickie with Jame-Jame. Alright, so yeah, a couple cool things. Waltz of the Wizard's Powers update came out. It's actually pretty based. I'm actually not going to lie. You got like proper spells, you got lightning bolts, you got some kind of weird gravity bolt thing. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's cool. It is cool. Yeah, I had a lot of fun at that, and they made a lot more maps. There's a lot going on at that game now. It's actually going to be pretty sweet. I'm excited. I played it just a little bit, enough to know that it's quite a bit better. There's new enemies. There's lots of stuff. You can like launch a shield. I knew there was a shield. It was in the future though. So that's the part that confused me. Yeah, the shield is coming in the future. So now it's come, and it's cool. Yeah, another game I'm going to go over is Battle Group VR. Now, this game is like this weird hidden gem. It's not getting the attention it deserves. I know, like, immersion isn't really a thing that people associate with RTS games. Well, that's wrong. You should have been. Alright, bitch? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like an immersive RTS. You're like on the command room of like a battleship, and you're giving orders and stuff. It's fucking cool. Yeah, if you haven't heard of this game, you gotta check it out, but I will be talking about it next week. Yeah, Waltz of the Wizard, Battle Group VR, ask me next week. Probably some other wicked shit. What's that game? A Song of Smoke? I think that's the name of it. You know, like a caveman or some shit. That looks really fun. I've seen other guys review it. They've been reviewed on Oculus 2 or Quest 2 as far as I know. That's alright, but I'm going to be honest with you. The graphics look pretty blah on Quest 2, which is fine. And the Quest 2 is what it is. Like, I'm not shitting on that. Like, for what it is, what you paid for it, and its form factor. Yeah, no, it looks good considering all that. Okay? But I want to see it on PC VR, which you can get from the Oculus store. But that's a big fuck no, because I don't like getting stuff from the Oculus store. Because what if I want to play it on my index, dude? Nah. So, I kind of bitched at the developers, and shockingly, intimidated by my massive subscriber count, I'm sure, they're like, no, it's coming to Steam VR soon. Okay? So, pretty soon, you're going to have a Song of Smoke. God, I hope that's the name, otherwise I'm just sound like a crazy person. I'll fix it with the subtitle or something. I'm pretty sure that it's a Song of Smoke. Now, that's going to be coming to just regular old Steam VR. So that's going to be wicked. Because it looks cool. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, those survival games in VR are a lot more fun. What else did I want to say? I want to say it's nice to to be back making videos again. But man, switching out from like reversing my complete sleep schedule, that was way harder than I thought it would be. It was so much harder. I thought I was like, yeah, I'm just going to stay up a little late. Oh shit. Let me tell you something, guys. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be real. Flipping your sleep schedule is for young people, okay? It's for young people. I'm old as shit. So, I'm even older. It's my birthday now, right? Fuck. Anyway, old ass Jamie, well, she's, had a bad time flipping her sleep schedule, and I was awake when I needed to be for the most part. But I gotta tell you, I just had no energy the whole fucking time. It was rank bad. But whatever. I'll get used to it, and then I'll just be recording videos at night. That's fine. About the Facebook thing that everybody's made some comments on. I'm kind of like, okay, it was down for like less than a day, and everyone was laughing. I was laughing too. It's funny. But we did lose access to our quests. Now, if you're someone cool like me, then you have an index as well. And my point was that, you know what, dudes? That's why the Quest 2 costs a third as much and is actually pretty awesome, right? It's a third as much, but you require this Facebook shit. If it really bothers you, you should have got the index. Or just both. Like a cool person. That's how it is. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't that worried about it. It's not like Facebook was going to never come up, right? Yeah, who knows what was happening. It doesn't even matter. Who cares? Point is, it's up now. What else? There was something else. I was like, oh yeah, I should bring this up. But I'm me, so I forgot. Oh yeah, I remember. The Deckard. Ooh, that's some sexy hardware, you lads. That's going to be sexy. Oh yeah. Holy shit, is it going to be badass? I'm not going to go super into it. You really want to see what sadly it's Bradley's been investigating. He's on top of it. It looks really cool. It's going to be expensive as shit and not coming out right away. My prediction is going to be mid to late 2023. Yeah, I think we're going to get an announcement in 2022, but there's going to be delays. I don't think they're just going to summon this thing out of the asses. It's going to be a bitch. And you have to remember, they have to write a whole VR GUI for this. Like, the hardware already exists. I get that. That's not the problem with computers. It's not the hardware. Hardware just comes out and then you make your product based on the hardware that exists. That's what they did. The software, though, that's going to be the shit. It's going to be the shit because they're hacking KWin and all this stuff. You know what that is. Don't worry about it. The point is, though, they have to write all this software, and software is extremely shitty to write. And let's be honest, outside of making games, Valve's software sides have not been that great. Not like the Steam app. Like, the Steam app is weird, right? Like, it's kind of shitty, actually. It does what it's supposed to do. Don't get me wrong. But it's weird. It uses, like, its own fucked up toolkit that doesn't quite look right or work always all that well. And then you're like, okay, they're going to make, like, a whole new GUI for it? And I think that's going to have to be, some of it at least is going to have to be running on that Qualcomm processor. That's ARM. So that's going to make things way more complicated. We're not going to get this thing right away. What I am going to get right away is whichever is the higher end model of the Quest Pro/Plus. I think it's the Pro that's going to be the high end one. If that's being announced at the end of October, I'm going to get whichever is the high end model. Because that sounds awesome. Especially for like videos like this. I think like having like your eye tracking and facial tracking. I'll have to get rid of the glasses if we're going to have eye tracking. Otherwise, you're kind of missing out. Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited for that shit. I'm with you guys. I'm not like a big fan of Facebook. But at the same time, I think you're crazy if you deny that Facebook has made huge efforts in keeping the lights on in the world of VR. If it was just up to Valve, we would not have the users we have now. We wouldn't have the games. So occasionally there's some Oculus Store exclusive bullshit, but not that often. We've missed out on some real gems because of it. That stinks. But not that often. So, yeah. For all Facebook sucks when it comes to their VR game, it has been legit, guys. And we're going to see some new hardware, a lot of new features, like the facial tracking and that stuff. That's got me pretty excited. It does. And just, the usual new stuff that comes out, it's going to be cool. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's probably not going to be cheap, right? I have a feeling that the Quest 2 is going to be the cheapo model, right? And then there'll be the Quest 2 Pro or Plus, a little nicer, and the very high-end Pro model that's going to have all the crazy features. That's my guess. I don't know. But I don't really see them putting the Quest 2 out, because you're not going to be able to get something that much more advanced for the price that we're talking for the Quest 2. I don't see it. They're coming out with more high-end models, which I think is pretty cool. I have a job, so I can afford these things, right? Also, because I'm not a lazy bum. Well, I am definitely a lazy bum, but I'm not so lazy that I won't have a job. I like having a job. I hate having a job. Geez, I'm not really making a good sales pitch here, am I? My point is, though, that because I have this job, I will be able to get this cool stuff. So, yeah. Obviously, I'm going to have a ton of commentary on that shit when it comes out. I'm starting to wonder about the Deckard gear, though. I'm starting to think that this thing is not going to be that great when it comes out. Like, if it came out this year, I think it would have been awesome. But next year, honestly, at the end of October, it could be outdated by what Quest is, Facebook's coming out with, right? And it just could have no place. That would be a real bummer. But that's the way it goes, buddy. The free market moves fast. You got to move even faster to keep up. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, guys, I'm going to keep this relatively short. I'd love to chat more with my friends out there. You know Jame-Jame loves you. But we all got shit to do, and I actually don't have that much to say yet. Especially if I'm not going to be playing any games, which I'm not tonight. Yeah, but I promise, more gaming content is coming. More of that wacky Jame-Jame shit you come for will be on the way. And, yeah. So, bye-bye, guys. Love ya. Bye-bye.